I didn't want the side by side. What the heck is going on here? Oh, well. Looks like I got a side by side stream for not what I wanted, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, just kind of dove right straight into a stream. How's everybody doing? Sorry, guys. I'm kind of laid up. I have to go to the doctor, chiropractors and stuff just to get straightened back out. Massage therapist. It's been a real rigmarole of funness. But yes, my PC is dead. So, using stepson's PC, which the wife uses, and I use it. When she's at work, I can get on. When she's not at work, no, I'm usually on it still too. But anytime she needs it or he needs it, I gotta get on. So this is a time that I could actually get down and stream with you guys. Just hope I don't overheat this damn thing, so I gotta keep an eye on that temperature up there. Hang on, let me get my help desk over here. All right. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, I got my, keep an eye over here on my chat. I think once it's fully charged, I can just unplug it and set it over here. Up against this other monitor that I'm not using. Alright. Let me get back away from this tractor a little bit because it's kind of grounding my voice out. There we go. Now you probably can hear me better, not so much the tractor. Well, how's everybody been doing? I got you caught up on me. PC went smoked out. Trying to get it 500 bucks to get another one. That's all I got left to get up is 500. And that'll even be a better one than this. This is just a gaming laptop, and it's not the greatest. You gotta fight like hell just to get it turned on. It's got a boot up glitch on it. Even the Geek Squad got kind of dubbed, so that was a waste of money. They couldn't figure it out. They still charged me. You still gotta pay us for your time. But at any rate, I'll give you an idea of what the map, which one it is. I mean, there's the farm, there's the barn, train track goes over. I can't remember the name of it. Jasper. I think it's the Jasper River Mountain or whatever. I was going to go on Kino because Kino plays so much smoother on this PC than mine. But I got the same amount of memory though. That's weird. It's got about the same processor. I think it's the next step up. Vid card just blows mine away. This is a 3050 and mine was a 960, so that's a major difference. And RAM's still the same, 16. Which it's upgradable, so I'm just looking into finding the laptop RAM for this and then having it upgraded. I think it'll go to 32 or 64. Either way, I don't care. I mean, it's more RAM, the better. And I'm looking in to see what it's going to cost to get this thing looked at to see what the boot problem is. Doing the workarounds, everybody, I mean, you know, it only going to last so long and then it's going to stop doing that. It'll boot just fine, boot just fine, boot just fine. We thought it was Windows. Well, I wasn't inside the house when the computer was on. I was outside because I having a cigar. I was out there puffing. When I came in, the computer's restarting, and I'm like, oh crap, what happened? Why is it restarting? And it said finishing your update. I'm like, oh no. And then it worked fine for like 3 days. And it started all over again with the boot sequence. But this initially was I think an Aaron's computer. They got that demo type crap in there. And I don't think this was ever turned off the demo part, well, completely to where, no, there's a boot problem. I think they skipped the step somewhere. They missed it. It's not on the kit, not at all. It's on, I'd say, the manufacturer, well, not manufacturer, but Aaron's, the supplier of it. I think they had to, once it's paid off, you bring it in and they got to already take it by their shop and they'll take it out of a certain, because when I look into it, there's 2 boot options. And I want to delete the one. It asked me if I ever want to delete it, and it says you have to enter a certain authorization code, so I don't try to. So, but the one, when I switch it over to the other one, it works just fine. Boots right the hell up. It gets to that point to where it wants to stop, and then right on in. So at least now I found the shortcut into it. You gotta let it do its I'm stupid, I'm trying to fix myself kind of crap for about 10 minutes, and then it'll let you finally get into that menu where you can do that. I think it's like the F8 key or something. I'm not positive, but I know that's what you got to hit after you get into that menu. You let it restart, and then you hit the F8 again, bring it in, and it'll bring up the 2 boot options, and you select the second one, and you're good to go. Alright, that other field should be done by now. One would think. That's a pretty good sized combine, and it was a pretty small field, so probably took 4 passes and it was done. Oh, in my luck, it was probably like about 50 of these stripes like this because it wanted to fuck with it. I going to get lucky and there's going to be a bunch of ups and downs? And one headland on either side. I don't know, but I just know I got to fill this thing up, and we can book it on over and look at it after I get this thing done. Don't have much more to do, just a little bit. No, I'm trying to come to you guys as much as I can, but when you sit here and you're in pain, it makes it hard, but I'm trying to. If I can sit here and look for a better map than what's been out lately, and then happen to go back to older maps like this one, which is an excellent map. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything to it. I've been kind of dinking around with some logging, but I'm on Abandoned Taiga. It's out of King's Mod. There's a few kind of required downloads for that. It's like the sell points and stuff that are in it that they put in. They're all buildable. You got to build everything. It's kind of annoying, but it's a good teaching map for somebody to learn how to build shit when it doesn't really pop up a build menu, and it's being tough because it's all in their language, not ours, mine. You know, I speak English, of course, but what it is, I'm not sure. I just know it's just another map from another country, and it's pretty freaking cool. It is a logging map, and they got some of the weirdest collectibles on there. I'll probably stream that one later on. I'm actually having fun with this one, so it's an older map. I mean, I'm not doing the author or anything justice, but I came into this map unprepared. I wasn't even going to stream today. I just came in, started doing it, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to put this out. I got to. I need to get some streaming done. It's been a while. No more excuses. I'll die doing what I love. And hopefully that's not my wife, because that would be a shitty way for me to go, because I would traumatize her for the rest of her life. And I've been hearing a lot of no in heaven too once you got there. You were dying on her before. I'd be like, we're in heaven. How am I going to die? God ain't going to kill me twice on the, you know. Ended up dying on her, and guy knocks on the door and starts laughing. I'm sorry I had to. I'm sorry. You said I wasn't going to do it, but I had to. And you're laying there in your lifeless body going, oh man, that's funny. God's got a good sense of humor. He actually did it to me twice. But then think God would never do something like that, because that's what the devil would use to torture you with. You die over and over again with your... Oh, it'd probably be my ex-wife on my luck. My luck could probably be somebody else. Oh, let's not cut down that rabbit hole. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, I got a little extra money on here because I had to get some equipment and wanted to buy some land and whatnot. And I still haven't bought all the equipment I wanted. Still got to get some forestry equipment. I want to get some of that land across the way there and get some things going. Maybe put in a sawmill. I don't know. I've already put a few things in. As we get close to the farm, as you can see, got a pallet bale storage right there, which it was raining, so I wasn't going to bale this stuff. I was going to buy a tether and spread this all back out and then windrow it, then come pick it up. But and I got a tube storage over there to pull the semi in underneath and a few other things. And I threw in a chicken and sheep. Kept the cows. Yeah, everybody knows I don't like doing animals, but yes, I'm starting to do animals. Right now I'm just starting off, so I haven't even got all the straw or nothing in there, so I'm going to use some of the straw that I pick up. This field is going to go straight into the silage. As I bought a production, whoops, wrong button, of course, oh, of course. All right, let's see here. Oops. Yeah, so got to get some straw in there. I don't have any straw in there. I got some chaff in there. I bought that, the 400,000 liters. That's why I had so much money on here. The electrical charge I've got, yeah, it's distributing. So I got 3 of them. So we got plenty of electrical charge. I'm just got some grass in there. Now I'm going to get the straw in there and I'll start making some silage. So I'll be able to dump this, fill that silage, and then be able to hit my cows and sheep possibly with the straw. I don't think my chickens need straw, but I'll still drive over it, you know, just to see. I think I got plenty of straw here, then the rest I'll just stick into a silo. Alright. 2 more passes after this and we're good to go. Then we gotta go pick up one more field. Income, oh, I gotta buy a seeder. Like I said, I still got a lot of equipment and everything to buy, so. Thought about replowing this, but I'll just reseed it. And I turned off the seasonal growth so I can put anything I want in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Like first and foremost, I need to stop this so I don't go flying. And let's go find seeders. Or planter. I want a planter. Let's see here. That one does pretty much everything. But does not have fertilizer. No. don't think this one does onions. No, it does not. Which I could care less about onions. I'm not even going to do most of these root crops. So let's go with something simple. Well, this one does pretty much everything. And you can use solid or liquid fertilizer. 11-meter width ain't bad. There we go. Not bad. And 250 horse, not a problem. I'll have that. All right. That's what I like. I don't have to make a... That's one thing I loved about this map. Stores right across the railroad tracks. I love that. Sorry, guys. Thought I was going to sneeze for a second. And I had a shooting pain at my side, so... It's still throbbing right now. Sad thing is, that's right about where the appendix is at, so... There's so many things wrong with me, I don't know what's going on. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right. Let's get over to that other field. just need to get tractor view. Stop the train there, huh? Yeah, there is no road over to this. Oh, a double headland. Wow. Well, at least it's a small field. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Angle for the dangle. Hello, welcome in. How you guys doing today? Oh, nobody too talkative, huh? Got it open up on my tablet so I can read it, because I've only got the one screen, the laptop type thing, you know. Yeah, everything is kind of stuck on that one drive. I don't have any way to port it over, but if I did, I'd be getting on some of the other maps and whatnot. I like this map. I love how it plays on this computer. It's a lot smoother, better frame rate. Instead of, I'm getting double the frame rate right here. That's why I quit playing it, as I was only getting like 10 to 15. But I do love this map. At least I got all the harvesting, straw, some grass cut. Now I just got to figure out a road to this. This pasture don't have shit for a road. J Meister, hey, how you doing today? Good. Gotta pick up some seed and some fertilizer for this thing. Yep, corn sounds good. We'll do some corn. We'll need that for our chickens and stuff, so I hope it fits through here. I didn't think of that. It's gonna be a tight fit. Choke point. No hauling ass through my area. Usually on the motherboard, there's this orange light right above. I can't remember what chipset it is, but that thing turned red, and once it turned red, I lost one monitor, and then I lost the other monitor, and it will not boot back up. And right now, I've got that at a going over to a shop that I got it from to see what they can do. And then this thing, it's a POS. It has a boot problem, but we're gonna get that fixed. We've already got it scheduled to get it taken in and have it fixed. All right, let's hire a worker to get this thing done so I can go take the combine home. I have to go out to these pastures. I'm gonna have to make a road right here that adjoins to this road. Because I can't get through with my combine through that, my area. And I just missed the train. Oh, me too. I'm right now. Depends on how much it's going to cost to fix it. The guy's just kind of he's throwing it through a diagnostic that's going to cost me 60. So after that, if it's anything over $500-600, or no, I mean $300-400, I'm not even going to bother. I got another computer I'm looking at for around 600, so I'd rather just get it. And it's got a 4060 vid, 4060 or 4080. I think it's a 4060 vid card, and it also has 32 gigs of RAM and an i9. So yeah, all around better computer. It comes with a decent keyboard and mouse and 2 monitors, but I don't care about the monitors. I'll just leave them for my wife's laptop so she can have a bigger monitor than 17, because those are 22s and I got 27, so I'll just throw my PC when I get it. So the wife just wants me to get the new PC. And there's 2 Alienware PCs there she's looking at too for 300 once we get her taxes next year. We're going to go back and we're going to go in there because if you take anything in, because this is my PC that's there, they're looking at it, see if they can get it up and going for me, and that only cost me for the $60 for the diagnostic if they get it up and going, which would be great, and we'll still have it, but we're still going to get, if we don't get it, if we don't go for my PC now, we'll just wait till taxes and get her desktop and me a new PC. And by that time, we want to get into a new place out of the fifth wheel, because to run 3 PCs, there's almost not enough power capability through a fifth wheel to run that much. Right now, my PC is running off an extension cord that goes outside, that's plugged into the 120, or the outlet outside that's on the pole. So, yeah. But when we, if the trailer loses power, I don't. So my PC doesn't drop. That's the main reason we did that. Okay. Now I gotta buy some animals. What's their feed like here? I gotta look in their animals here. Check out their feed supply. See what I gotta go get. I think the main thing that killed my PC is we had like 90, 95-degree days, no AC, and it got hot quick. There we are. Chicken coop. Okay, I got grass. All right, cool, cool, cool. So everything's got it. I just gotta go get some animals. So buy some animals. $213? Damn, that's a lot. Nah. 20 of them. Oh, no. Yeah. I fucked up. I bought the wrong thing. I didn't want sheep. I want goats. I wanted goats. Okay, just goats so I can go. I already got 20, so I'd make it 160, so let's just do 150. And then we'll get down here and do this and go. Drop this down to. Oh, fuck, let's go this way. All right. So now that I got all that, let's see. Health. Productivity, just got them in, so that's not going up yet, but we're good. We're good on that. Now let's go get our frickin' chickens. Wugga. Chickies. Okay, now we got plenty of chickens. got that combine. Did I ever empty that thing out? No, I did not. I think I just parked the damn thing. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, I just parked it. Must have thought it was going to rain or something, I guess. Well, while that's doing that, I'm going to buy one more piece of equipment. Time to put this thing away since I bought that for my cornfield. Since I got the money now, might as well buy it. There it is. And to figure out what I want to do for my next field. Need to get back through here and do some more mowing. This is where I think I put the road in through. What am I going to put in the big field? Let's see here. I want corn. No, 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 no. Fuck. Oh, I could just use silage mates right here. Alfalfa, clover. We'll do oats. At least the solid fertilizer is getting put back in. And now I'll get the rest of the seeds. I don't know what I was trying to do here, but we're done. So. Alright, we'll get some oats in there. Cows and everything look good. Alright. Gotta quit leaving all the doors open. Time to close up shop. Just got that one job left to do. He's out here doing it. We have a pretty good rain, so I'll have to get out here with some lime, and I'll have to get a fertilizer spreader. No time like the present. Yep. We'll go with this one like I always do. And no. There it is. Looks good. Looks better. All right. Oh, that's right. I've got the PlayStation by my line. Now we got our cows taken care of. Gotta take a look around to see what might be coming up for sale nearby. Ain't too bad to get across here. And 280,000 ain't bad. What's growing there? Walter Soygum. Sogrum. He wants $280,000 for that. All right, I'll get it from you. That'll be next month. It's got a bunch of canola still over here. We don't want that. And what do we got going on here? Me, loam, but what's the crop? Oh, soybeans. Okay. No biggie. That's an easy one. Okay, it looks like about all I want to buy right now. Go visit what this place is. Oh, it's where the berries at. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, and the gravel pit's right here, too. Got you. That's all right here. Yeah. All right. Got the dredge right there. Cool. Don't mind owning that. I'll go ahead and buy this little area right here, too, because it's where I can rent the train. Gives me a little bit more farmland down below. I can develop that with the taking out some trees here and then turning that and then stretching that field out. Then I got my dredge to get my rock, and I can bring my rock right back into my storage bin right here. So, yeah, we're doing good. Beans, I'm right here. I'll have to get, yeah, I definitely will have to get a, okay, they put it in, but they didn't give you a way in. Oh, there it is. So they didn't give you a way in. This kind of sucks. Oh, okay, so where am I at? So if I go right, I go to my house. Gotcha. And then up the hill to my house. Oh, I haven't showed you guys that yet. Yeah. Well, this is my walk path up to my house. Still working on it, but I got the driveway in. And there's the house. Same one that was down here, down at the bottom where you started at. I just put it up here. Figure since I owned it, I might as well. And I'm gonna take a double jump on this. Get out of the trees. And we got a beautiful farm down here. Looks great at night. Yeah. Ah, come on. That's just beautiful. Yeah. Alright, well, time to get back to work. Showed you the farm. I gotta go put some lime on. Yeah, I figured that it's easier to start not to try to go through there unless I'm feeding my animals. Use this as my way over to that other field. Straight to this other field. It'll help it out. Take care of that field real quick. Nothing left to do except for wait for this guy to finish up this field. He's doing pretty good. He just got the headlands left to do, it looks like. That was missed on the... That'll probably still be up. Let me see what he's got left to do on this. Oh yeah, he's just got this up here, and then he's got the headlands left. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll get up here and get that one done after I go to sleep. Probably, well, if I go to sleep, then it'll be, that field won't be ready. Well, if you tuned in at the beginning, you notice I had 3 million. Now I've got less than 2, so. Money goes quick when you haven't bought all your equipment yet. Oh, time to get up and get a cup of coffee. While this is going. Nice thing about being in the fifth wheel. You can kind of do that kind of thing. Just kind of get up, grab yourself a cup of coffee, walk over. Means the pot went off, throw it in the microwave for a few seconds. Quick coffee button. We're good to go. Alright, well, I'm grabbing some coffee and waiting for this guy to finish up. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I am back. Looks like you just about finished up here. Alright. Sorry about that little bit of a wait. guess that's one way to get it flipped around with a headland. Go around 2 times and we are going to take a nap and come back and do one more field run. I'm going to do some trees and whatnot too. I don't think I got a chainsaw yet. Why waste fuel? That headland must be done. One left to go, and I'm going to hit it with some lime. Then store what's in there, then go fill up the manure and hit it with manure. I just gotta go all the way back up here to start it every time, huh? And then we'll probably do the other headland this way. Gotcha. Now I just gotta wait. Should be coming by momentarily. When will I see my cultivator? How close do I gotta get? Or I should say my cedar. Let me guess, I can't get by the semi? Well, let's buy it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's already almost to me. Nice. Just gotta wait for this lime to finish, and then I'll get some manure in, and I'll hit those fields one more time. Well, while we're waiting for that, let's check some prices real quick. All right. We want to sell that in December, canola. That's why I kept it. All right. And then I've got, what I have that out there? Parsnips? Is that what I had out there? What do I got for crops? Okay, this is sorghum? Sorghum? Or soybeans? Soybeans, okay. So, I've got soybeans coming in. Ooh, and it's at the downside. Oh, man, I have to hang on to them until next year. Oh, that sucks. That's all right. Let's go pick up some proper stuff. Manure. Alright, that should cost me an arm and a leg. It normally does. I'm waiting for this thing. Gonna, oops. Check on stuff here. Water spine. Alright, now onto the fields. We cover them in Nikes. taken care of. Move on to the next two, and we should be good. I could drive a straight line, would be nice. Can't control this thing with a shit right now. I hate my controller. It wigs out too much. Quick and painless. Dumped into here, and we'll head to the house and get some sleep. We got a road over to another field here. Time to run home. We'll take the main driveway straight up if I can find it. No, that's the walkway. There's the main driveway. Alright. Then we get to get up and do it all over again. Oh, there's one pasture. Gotta love solar panels. No fall damage. Now, I gotta figure out how to get there. So, take this, cross this bridge, and then I get okay. Gotcha. No steer back very well. That's a big side. No train arms, I gotta buy that. A little bit more quiet. Sorry, I got looking at the monitors. My bad. I didn't think so, but I was going to try. Thought I had the right header for it. Damn it. That's the one I needed. And that's all I can do is just kind of grab that header and see what happens, you know? See if I can actually... Okay, view on map, and then reset. Oh, we're going to spawn it in backwards. Tapping at the wrong one. Oh well. So that's a pickup, so... That's if I cut grass, I can use this to pick up the grass, the straw, and whatnot. So I'll use that afterwards. And I'm going to... Yeah, well, you didn't see this. Tractor. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to fill that with sugar cane. No, 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 no. There we go. Just wanted the silage additive in there. Alright, let's get to... Alright, let's pick this stuff up and let's go. Go. Yeah, thank you all for stopping in and watching. I sure do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell and mark all notifications so when I do get online, you know when I'm on. At least my computer picked a good week to go down because there hasn't been crap for maps coming out or mods. I found some at King Mods. I loaded them in. The maps were bare. Like where this right here is at, that'd be a bare spot, but there's nothing there. No start farm, no. They're all the spots were farms. And here's the weird one. One of them that I was on. You see this slope? Almost as severe as this slope right here. It's all concrete, and that's what you're supposed to build on. And it's got like a leveled out spot towards the bottom. I mean, it's a decent map, but as soon as you go to build something, you put something down, you're fine. But as soon as you go to, if you remove it and go put something else down, you're done. I backed out, came back onto the map, was able to put down what I wanted to, put down another building, and I was like, okay, it's working just fine. Well, that's not the building I wanted, so I deleted it. Guess what? No, you guessed it. Could not, so I had to back out again. You know how annoying that really gets? But it's all right. We're good. At least when I'm making all my grass and mowing all that around these fields, getting that picked up, getting turned into that silage, that'll be bringing me in some good money. Especially since I've got it down to 6 hours. 1/4 of a month, So, go to sleep, wake up, okay, it's done. No, this is put it in there, go cut a field or two. Within 6 hours, it's done. but it's probably closer to 3 hours, so they ramped up the speed to 300%. So yeah, I wanted stuff done. And I'm paying for it, so might as well, right? What about mowing this and then just I can't extend it this side because that's the edge of the map, but I can behind me a little ways. Let's see here. Let me go to the map real quick. So I can this way if I buy here, because this is the property, so I can extend it out just a little bit by cutting down some of those trees and then taking up this pasture. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. But I also thought, because of what I do own right now is all down here, and I own that, and I don't really want to log my hill. It's going to keep me up here like it is, my 3 solar panels here, my driveway down. So I might have to buy something like this one just to extend it, or ooh, this one's gonna that one. Yeah, we'll buy that one so I can extend that field out. We'll have to do some logging, make some money in the profits. I'll make a deal with you guys. I'll stay on this map and do as much as I can until I can't no more. I mean, literally, there's nothing else to do. And again, when it gets to rinse and repeat, that gets asinine, and then we'll switch maps. Okay, guys, hang on 1 second. I gotta pause. My door somehow is open, and I got the neighbor cat in here looking for food, so I gotta get him out of here. Give me a minute. Alright, sorry about that. The cat took a little bit on the coaxing side to get him out, so we are back. Makes me feel better. I mean, since I started streaming, I mean, I felt like, yeah, when I first started streaming today, but I am so glad I did because I feel so much better. Thank you guys for being in here. That really did help. I do appreciate it. I had up to like 9 or 10 of you at one point, I think, and now we got 4, but that's okay. It gets down to the 0. That's fine too because I'm having fun. Sorry I don't talk to you much. I really don't have much to say. I got some things going. I got a barbecue probably tonight, a little bit later. If not, I'll throw it into the oven to get the house warmed up. I got some hind quarter chicken I'm going to cook up. I don't know what I'm going to do seasoning wise. I'm going to do something a little different. If I put them in the oven and cook them that way, they're going to get kind of on the bottom. I don't have a rack to put in my casserole dish. So I bake them. I'll start those here shortly. My wife will be home in time for them. Yeah, we eat a little late. My wife's at work. She gets off at 9 tonight, so I can get them in by 8. She'll be home by 9:30, 9 so. Then it'll be just getting done right after she unwinds a little bit, and then have herself something to eat. Probably do some green beans up with them, or throw some bakers in there with them. It'll be in there for a little while. About a half hour in, throw some baked potatoes in. Let them cook for another hour. See, the ladies don't do spicy, and me and the boy do. So I like to throw a big casserole dish with 4 pieces in there, seasoned normally. What I mean by season is I use garlic, onion powder. No, I don't use salt and pepper. I mean, you want salt and pepper in your chicken out of your damn self. Slap your mama, and a couple different chicken seasonings that I've come up with, or I should say come across. I don't remember the name brands, but they're barbecue chicken season for grilling, chicken seasoning, and the other one's for baking. And I have all that shit just thrown together in just one big old thing. So that's just my traditional chicken seasoning. Plain and simple. Yeah, so white person that knows how to cook besides Chef Ramsay. Hell, I knew how to cook before I even went to chef school. I just fine-tuned myself in chef school. But that's beside the point. Other than that, got I'm thinking about using something like maybe doing a fajita chicken, or even maybe a taco chicken. Maybe some taco seasoning, using a taco seasoning pack, do a shake and bake type thing. Ooh, that might be really good. And before y'all go and judge me because I use packet seasoning, I live in a fifth wheel. Room is obsolete. So, that said, I gotta cheat every once in a while and use packets. And once you got it down and learn it, I wouldn't say if you know what you're doing, because that'd just be rude, but I mean, once you start learning packets and what you need to add to them to make them right, there ain't nothing wrong with packets. tell you the truth, packets can either make or break the meal. Like everybody thinks French dip. Oh yeah, just throw some au jus in there, then your roast beef and let it soak and blah, 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 blah. Nah, not my French dips. Carne asada, let it soak in the au jus, but it's just not au jus. Because I'll take 10 pounds of carne asada and I'll let that soak. And I'll give you my recipe. It is 2 packets of French dip, 3 packets of brown gravy. Well, 2 packets of brown gravy and 1 packet of brown mushroom gravy. 1 whole Walla Walla onion. The bigger the better. Chopped. Garlic. 3 whole cloves. Peeled, put in. Let soak. On the counter for 1, maybe 2 hours. Pour whole contents into what you're going to cook it in, and cook. Slow and low makes it fall apart. And once the meat just starts to feel really tender, like you want to serve it, like, oh yeah, that's ready. I can serve that now. Don't. It's not ready. Because this is where you add one more ingredient unless you don't like mushrooms. But add the mushrooms in, and when those mushrooms are starting to get to the desired texture, where they feel like they want to fall apart, like they'd be good if there was something, if they were all sauteed up, thrown over a hamburger look, feel to them, then you've got it. Then that meat, then you'll find your meat, and it'll fall apart on you. Then grab yourself some, hoagie rolls and enjoy. Or if you want one of the most flavorful Philly cheesesteaks, pull all the meat, everything out of it, leave the juice for like a dipping sauce, throw it into the pan where all your sauteed vegetables are at for your Philly. Bring it, let those two incorporate each other, then throw your cream cheese in. You gotta have that cheesesteak, and then you're ready to go, my friend. You are ready to go. Kids are supposed to pick up some groceries, and they're talking about grabbing a prime rib, so that's going to be a light dusting, into my hand of seasonal, and then rubbed on, then coated with garlic and onion powder, rubbed in, salt, sea salt, just a little bit across the top, and then freshly grated white pepper over the top. Bake it 250 until done. I don't like giving out times because it's till you reach your desired temperature. A lot of people like to get theirs to 160, 165. To me, you just killed it at 130, 135. 120, 125, 130. That way when I cut into it, it's still screaming. want to hear it beg for its life. Nothing more satisfying than a cow going, why? She got into it. That made me hungry. Hey, you get emotional on one cow when you're a kid, and then you taste that cow and they tell you, hey, you know that cow you named? Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah, well, you're eating Fred. We're eating Fred? Yep. Well, Fred tastes pretty good. Yeah, he does, don't he? Uh-huh. Then 2 nights later, my mom goes, how do you like your steak? I didn't taste like Fred. No, that was from Safeway. Oh, okay. Total different in taste. Total difference in taste. I wouldn't go as far as saying like the difference between like steak and venison. No. But probably the difference between like deer and elk. Still good, can't get enough of it. Yeah, I quit doing all my hunting for deer and elk. I couldn't afford them for elk. It was just getting too expensive. And deer, when they show up at your front door and look at you, I got something to eat, and you can walk into your house, grab something. I grabbed some instant oats, walked back out there, and it walked up the ramp though, right here on in my fifth wheel, walked right up to me and just started eating right out of my hand and walked away. Only witness I had was God, because my wife was at work and so was the kid. Even asked the neighbor, he said he saw the deer in the park, and that's as close as I get to a witness. He witnessed the deer in the park, but didn't witness the deer eating out of my hand. But I've also I'll get some pictures of it. I got some possums and some raccoons. They live on my porch. I've got to get a video camera and get it set up underneath my ramp. Just, it's funny. You look underneath there at night and you see them. And you'll see like the possums in one spot and the raccoon over in another spot, and they're all under there together, and it's awesome. They all show up together. Got a family of 5 raccoons. Well, I'd say 6, because, well, no, 5. Yeah, the mama and 4 babies. And then we got 2 possums. And they all sit there and eat out of the same dish. And it's a soup bowl. It's a porcelain soup bowl, white porcelain soup bowl. They all eat out of the same dish. No problems. They love it. I'll get some pictures of it and I'll start posting some of that stuff up. Look in the description down below. See if my TikTok's there. If it is, go out to my TikTok. It's Mr.mattis over there also. I think. I haven't been on TikTok in so long, but I'll start running some stuff on TikTok. I think since I'm doing that dual screen thing or whatever with the short and the tall, or the little one and the big one, I kind of pulled in a few more people. It's kind of happy. A lot of people like to watch on the outside and not notice it in, but hey, that's good. I do the same thing. More power to you. I am not dissing anybody on that, because that's actually a good way to watch some of the stuff, because you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about it. If I say it out loud, then it might change. So you know the benefits of it. You know the benefits. That's why I do it. That's why you do it. And that's why I'm okay with it. But if you can kind of do what I do, if you like it or whatever, pop in real quick. Gives me that other view, and hit that like button. And that way, next time I come on, you can watch me outside, just do the same thing. Don't have to worry about commenting or being in there or having to worry about commercials. Just when you're ready to get out of here, just pop in real quick, skip that commercial, and hit that like button. If not, that's all good. We're good with that. Like Mr. Silly P says, if you want to share this video with anybody, feel free. If you want to use this video for, learning things on the map, or I don't know, let me know. I mean, I got no problem. Or if you think somebody get a kick out of this because I don't talk much, and I don't know, or maybe there's something in my video that I do talk about. That's why I talk about different things. And maybe somebody will share it saying, hey, this will give you the information you're looking for. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm just saying that I talk about different things, and it's usually something I just refresh myself on or have been watching. Like right now, I've got a interview with, let me start off with, everybody's seen how those audits go with the amendments. But the cops and everything else are looking for, drastic things. They want the cops to be stupid and do everything, kind of bust the cops. Well, I'm getting to sit down and talk to a chief of police here in my town that I'm in, and I'm getting to talk to other cops in neighboring city, and the chief and I have been talking about, me doing these and doing them right downtown. He said where his officers really get tested, and this will see if their training is sunk in or they just threw it to the curbside. It's kind of like talk to the chief of police first, and you kind of have a don't go to jail card, because I'm doing this with the chief of police. Carry said paperwork, because we want the paperwork drawn up. That way when the officers go bad, I just hand them the paperwork, and whatever they do with the paperwork is going to be how bad they do it. They just take the paperwork and throw it aside. And guess what? You just lost your job, and you will never be an officer again. But if you take the paperwork, read it, get on your radio, and give them the little message that's there to dispatch, be contacted to the chief type thing, and then they say, hey, I read the paperwork, blah, 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 blah. And then that chief can instruct whoever. I think the chief is wanting to put it all in the paperwork. That way they can't just turn around and say, hey, we're being policed by the chief. And no. We want to do it to where there's no major problem. We've been talking about it for like 6-8 months. We want to do it right. And we got both cities right here that are willing to do things. One wants to do it just kind of like how they do it on every social media, and the other one just wants me to, don't do any of the driving ones, because I don't drive. I took myself off the road years ago due to medical, but I still drive. I mean, I just never renewed my license. I just went down and got an ID card, and they said, aren't you going to just renew your license? I said, no. I because I got an equilibrium problem and I get dizzy a lot. So what's safer? I mean, a very experienced veteran driver like myself that's willing to take himself off the road, or the idiot that's willing to stay on the road because I got to drive. No. There's too many people out there. I've seen too many accidents where the driver didn't have a license and ends up in prison because the person ends up dying or injured, or it's just because he doesn't have a license. So I don't want to be that person. My wife's got a license. She has no problem driving. Once in a while I do have to drive because it's in areas that she doesn't feel comfortable driving. And I've been pulled over. And I told an officer, I said, well, once I get up here to 7th Street, my wife is going to start driving. And asked me why, and I said she was in an area she felt uncomfortable and scared, so I got her out of that area, and now I'm getting into an area where she feels comfortable. She never drives over here, so she gets spooked easy. Don't get me wrong, I mean, take off to go to California or something, or go to over to see my mom, have to go over the pass, not a problem. She'll bebop right over that. She knows the roads. But when she gets into, it's kind of like claustrophobia in driving, is the best way to put it. And no, I'm not giving my wife shit on her driving by no means. So my wife has gone from an inexperienced driver to a very good driver in no time. What I mean by that, she didn't get her driver's license until she was 30 years old, folks. She's only had her driver's license for 21 years. You know, by the time most people get, you know, they're hitting the bar scene and doing stupid shit, no. She was smart. She went 30 years without doing stupid shit, and then got her license, so she didn't have nothing to lose. That's the first time I thought of it that way. No, but I don't mind not having my license. I mean, I'm still an experienced driver. I do drive, like I said, every once in a while when I need to. Usually if I'm doing something, it's going to be, we throw a triangle on a truck or whatever in the trailer, and I'll pull it down the highway. Because I usually work for farmers around here, moving equipment, so don't need a license to drive on a farm or farm equipment. I wouldn't say anything fancy like this, but I've driven those, I call them crap deers because they run like shit and they don't do. They're constantly griping about having to work on them. I know John Deere country and everything. Blah, 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 blah. But John Deere's like Ford. Good piece of equipment, but no. That was a bad example. It's more like Chevy. Breaks down somewhat. It's a decent piece of equipment in certain years, and other years, it's got its problems. And it's gotten so tiresome of people seeing John Deere everywhere. It's nice to see like a Massey Ferguson every once in a while. I've never seen one of these claws out there. Starting to do more and more. It's becoming more and more popular machine. They operate as nice as they do in the game. I mean, I'd love to have one myself. Just to be honest with you. To run. One of the guys I work for could ever afford it. The prices are real. Done some comparable pricing. They're cheaper in the game actually, but they give you a ballpark. I mean, you put all the bells and whistles, and give her all the fancy skirts and shit. And get it up to the highest price on this machine right here, and you're still about $100,000 off. Which is all good. We can handle that. Now, I never really did get the modder of this map real appreciation when it came out due to my laggy system that burnt up. So this is me running on the map and choosing this out of all the maps that are out there to play. I hopefully that sits in your graces. I'm sorry, I mean this is a good map. I loved it then, but I couldn't play it. But you can see up there, my GPU is running at 71%. I'm getting 41 on the frame rate. And my CPU, it's running real low also. I mean, 20%. So, yeah. Before, I was tacking at 99, 98, 99, 98. That was the only two numbers I saw up there. I'd never seen numbers this low on a GPU. So, with that said, it made this map so much better. But, in my defense, when I was running that map, just like I am now, and to give this map credit, I'm running over 700 mods. Oh, over 600. Over 600 mods. Not quite 700. Just over 600 mods. And I'm not seeing any problems. Great picture. I'm looking at it on my tablet. I'm getting a great picture on my tablet. So, no, we're down to 3. All right, I bored somebody already. All right, sorry about that. Well, I'll keep it going. Almost done with this field. And run this thing back home and empty it out. We'll go. Heading to the store. Tiger's been coming in, checking his bowl, and gives me a dirty look that goes over the door and goes back out. And then Big Boy comes in. It's like, I'm not eating. Go home and get fed by your mother and father. This is not the food stop. 7:15. So as soon as I get this pasture done, guys, I am going to call it because I got to start dinner. And I'm pretty much done in here anyway, so. I think it was my last pasture, and all I got to do is pick up and I got to pick up the straw and replant it. I'm probably going to mulch all this stuff in first by a mulcher and plan to use one once in my life. Mulch it in, then cultivate it, then throw the cedar over the top of that. Yeah, I don't have much left to go. Just got this little triangle. Bless you. Those blackberries this year are huge. Yeah. I was going to make up some of that hindquarter chicken tonight. Throwing that in the oven. I was thinking for like the fajita seasoning, just shake up 2 of them, put them in there for me and you, and just do the rest normal. Yeah, but I did fajita seasoning on all of them. People would be going, well, I was going to do that chili one, but, oh yeah, your girl will be here. She doesn't work tonight. So I can do that one sauce then, again. Cook it in that red sauce and then, yeah. Yeah, I'll do the sweet chili sauce this time. Me and Jim will, that way, girl can get one and I'll take one of the other ones. Yeah, that sweet chili sauce, man, that was good. It's kind of like a Chinese chicken when it's done, man. How I want to season the other one. I mean, the fajita sounds good, but also I'm thinking, yeah, if I'm going to do that, maybe I could do something else with the other one. I don't know, chili sounds good pretty soon, so I'm thinking about yeah. Yeah. Start the beans tonight. In about 3 days I'll be ready to make it. Oh, I soak my beans for days. I soak them in a jar. I don't open soak them. There's too many things to go wrong, so I use a open jar. I use a jar. Good lid. Homemade ventilation so it can vent so they don't ferment. Away we go. Last time I walked and rinsed my beans, I felt like I got ripped off. Pulled out a lot of gravel. That was kind of disgusting. Almost done with this guy here. And I can be able to the closer I get to finishing the field, the less people I got in here. Yeah, making people hungry. Yeah, it's time to eat. Yeah, I think it's 10:30 over there, East Coast. Oh, we got this. Well, I didn't quite build a hopper, but I'm getting pretty close. Pretty nice though. 51,000 liters, not bad. Not bad. We got a whole 80. Like a bigger machine with a little bit bigger header. Won't take as long. But this was what was given to us on our start farm, so we are going to use it. If they would have gave else, this would have been probably the Night Edition. Like a 1380 header on it. 1360, whatever that is. Flex headers. It was funny, the other day I saw somebody using exactly what I love to use, and they did not have a header trailer for it. They're like, yeah, I can't put a header trailer for it. And then I watched them go right by it. It's like, it's right there. You do have one. You just keep going right by it. And after about 10 minutes, he finally is like, oh my gosh, it is right there. He wasn't reading the fine print. Come down here, get some dinner going, and then the wife will be home. Probably watch a movie, go to bed. Get up, mess with this computer to get it up and going again. This thing doesn't like to boot properly. And then on with the day. Huh? Well, I'm about done here, and I'm stop my stream here in a couple minutes. So. I just want to finish up this field with it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much here. Don't have much. Real quickly. Be done. Oh, I know. But I got to get dinner going and all that good fun stuff. I'll turn on the hot water so I can get dishes done. My food's cooking. I'll be here. We are off the field. We are done. That will be the end for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will definitely catch you on the next one, guys. All right, you all have a great one, and yeah, thanks for hanging out.